Hi, I have some questions. Do you have any time for me today?
Absolutely. What can I do for you?
So, I think I got coronavirus from work. Can I get workers' compensation for the time I was not able to work?
Well, this is a tough question to answer right now. Different states are having different responses to this question. In Florida, first responders, child safety investigators, corrections officers, National Guard service members responding to COVID-19, and state employed healthcare workers are the only ones recognized as being eligible to access workers' compensation based on getting the coronavirus at work.
So, only those occupations are eligible?
Well, here's where it gets tricky. If you contract a disease at work that is considered an occupational hazard, then workers' compensation may be available to you. For example, if your work requires you to handle hazardous materials and you contract a disease from doing so, then this would likely be covered. Right now, unless you are a frontline first responder, the coronavirus is not being considered an occupational hazard.
But I was named an essential worker, and that's why I kept working.
Yeah, a lot of people continue to work once they saw they were considered essential. However, this does not mean that your work interacts with the coronavirus as an occupational hazard. Right now, there is a gray area of law in determining whether contracting coronavirus from work is provable within the scope of your work and has a nexus between the work you must do and the high probability of contracting the coronavirus based on this work.
What does that mean?
Well, it means that unless you are able to prove that there is no break in the timeline of your work and your personal life, it will be difficult to prove that not only did you get the coronavirus while at work, but that it
I'm sorry, you cut out for a moment. Can you repeat that?
I'm sorry, that was my internet. It means that unless you are able to prove that there is no break in the timeline of your work and your personal life, it will be difficult to prove that not only did you get the coronavirus while at work, but that it was because of your work that you got it. So if you are in the US on an H-2A contract and you spend 24 hours a day with your crewmates working, living, and sleeping at the farm, then it's likely to prove that you got the coronavirus based on the unique life you must live while on the H-2A visa. But if there's a break in your life where you are not at work and around your workmates, then it's going to be more difficult to prove.
So, what should I do if I think I got the coronavirus from work?
Well, you should still report it to your boss and let them know why you think you got it at work. You can ask your employer to file a workers' compensation claim for you. But remember, it's not guaranteed that you will be approved, and there is a lot more to do once that process begins.
Okay, I understand. Thank you so much for your time.
You bet, no problem. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.